UCOR's Transuranic Waste Processing Center, also known as TWPC, shipped its first load of transuranic or true waste under the new UCOR contract. The shipment included a total of 35 waste drums and weighed nearly 80,000 pounds. After a 2-day trip, the load arrived safely at the Waste Isolation Pilot Plant in Carlsbad, New Mexico, for permanent disposal. This was the first of many shipments to come under UCOR's watch.
The project's been here since 2001 and shipped over 200 shipments. This is UCOR's first, so it's something UCOR hadn't done in the past. What we saw yesterday was the loading of the half pack, which is 7 drums that are certified by WIP to come to WIP. Our operators, along with the CCP mobile load team, prepare the package for shipment. Cask weigh approximately 7,800 pounds, so the whole payload with 3 packages would be right at 80,000, so there's no permits required, overweight permits required.
With this first shipment successfully completed, TWPC is set to continue regular shipments to WIP for the life of the project. These shipments to remove legacy true waste are the central focus of the project. The Heritage Center enterprise has removed more than 31,000 pounds of transite from the banks of Poplar Creek at the East Tennessee Technology Park's Exposure Unit 17. This type of manufactured material was used to construct various ETTP facilities.
Today we were doing an assessment to evaluate whether or not we had completely removed the visible transite from Environmental Unit 17. There's about 300 feet of shoreline there where there were some historical asbestos panels that had been disposed of there along the riverbank, and we were removing those as part of a remedial action. So the crew had removed everything that they could see from the opposite shore using binoculars. We took the pontoon today so we could get up close and verify that it was complete. We saw one small area that needed some additional removal, but 95% of the shoreline was free of visible transite. Once we verify that one last area we were looking at there is clear, which they'll do tomorrow on the pontoon, we'll be able to finish protecting that shoreline by armoring it. We'll put the large shot rock at the base of it to stabilize the knee, and then we'll add in riprap up through the rest of it up to the top. That'll be done.
The transite was shipped to the Oak Ridge Reservation landfill for disposal. Crews were busy at the Oak Ridge Research Reactor at the Oak Ridge National Lab. They packaged piping, components, and protective equipment that was generated during pool remediation on the 2nd floor. Here, workers are using the 20-ton bridge crane to load the basket with bagged material from the pool and then lower it to the crews below. The waste was placed in a waste container and will eventually be transported for disposal. Meanwhile, the crane will continue to be a key component to finish remediating the pool and also to support ongoing deactivation as the team prepares to demolish the building. 3 UCOR women were featured in a panel discussion hosted by the Voluntary Protection Program's Participants Association. Tina McAnally, Maddie Patrone, and Casey Kennedy answered questions and shared stories about being women in the demolition industry. Recently, Anderson County leaders toured the Oak Ridge Reservation. They stopped off at ETTP and walked through the K-25 History Center, then joined UCOR President Ken Reuter for lunch. The leaders said they were very happy to see the history being kept and shared right on the site of the former facility.
Stay tuned to see the progress we make next month and follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter.